people running for county commissioner, precinct 4, which is, if you want to say East County, that direction on the side there. And so, Mr. Murray, I introduce you to our voter guide panel. You have up to 5 minutes to give them all sorts of wonderful stories, and then we get 15 minutes to ask you all kinds of wonderful questions. Yes, sir.
Well, I'm gonna ask you a question. What is it that you, the people, want? And what is it that you, the people, want out of your commission? My name is Hank Murray. For the last 45 years, I built roads, drainage, state, county, federal government, all the way down. I'm not too good on giving speeches. I never was one that wanted to give a speech. I've always been the one that had to go out here and do the job and see that it was done right, the way it's supposed to be. I know asphalt, I know roads, I know drainage. One of the most important things in Montgomery County that we do not have. We don't have no density test, no compaction, nothing else. It's simply go out there, lay across it, lay the hot mix, spend the taxpayers' dollars, and 6 months from now, it's up and downhill and all around and all which way. If you do not live down in Precinct 4, I would ask each and every one of you, go down that way, off 13, 14, back, get off the main road and get into the subdivisions, and look at the water standing. Look at the water standing. Look at the roads, the way that they're happening. For the simple reason, we don't have no density test, we don't have no compaction, we don't have anything. I know asphalt, I know seal coat, AC5, AC10. I know exactly how much to shoot it at and what to do. I ain't gonna call no names. I'm not one to slang mud. I told a certain individual a new asphalt road was laid. I called him out there. I took my ruler and stuck it up underneath the edge of the asphalt and brought it up and showed him. It's 1 3/4 inches deep. The taxpayers paid for 2 inches. Why? I was told I don't know what I'm talking about. When that machine is sitting out there and it says, lay it at 2 inches, it's sitting right there. I know every piece of equipment there is. I've operated every piece of equipment there is. From drag lines on down. And I'm a finished blade operator. I can blue top, it doesn't make no difference. But you see, we're running into the situation where the roads are being completely abolished. There's no drainage. There's no drainage. For 10 years, I worked for Precinct 1. For 10 long years. And I'm going to tell you something. We done a mighty fine job. For 7 years, I worked at Precinct 4. I don't call names. I was told, you don't dig that ditch over there. You let it alone. And the water keeps backing up. Water keeps backing up. So many people has asked me in the last week, I hope that you get permission. We need our places drained. We need some roads. If you haven't been down there, be my guest. Take a drive. Get off, get in the subdivision. People are mud and water up to their doors. That-
We gave him a sign to stop it, he did it.
Okay.
So, we'd like to have the first question.
Well, we start over here.
I'm going to plead a little bit ignorant. Could you describe briefly what the job of the county commissioner is?
Yes, ma'am. Would I describe what the job is?
Yes, just briefly what the county commissioner does.
Well, I'm
What's
gonna
his
tell you,
responsibilities are?
the responsibility is to see that the roads, the drainage meets the people's needs. The people that's out there, that lives in the subdivision, they are the ones that pays the taxes. They're the ones that pays taxes. If they are unhappy, they're unhappy. That job is not being taken care of. I've seen so many houses that trees are laying through. Trees laying through, rotting down on the ground. I don't see nobody offering to help nobody. You see, a commissioner ought to be held liable. For every one of you sitting here, you live in precinct 4. As your commissioner, I'll be held liable to you to do everything that I possibly could to make your life easier and better for you and your family. You see, so many times, the families and the lives have been forgotten. And I'm gonna tell you something. I spent 2 years in Vietnam, riding rice paddies. PC track, last 6 months I was there, I drove 173rd Aviation Division. Another 4 to 8 years, precinct 4 will look like Vietnam rice paddies. There's so much water standing. The detention ponds is being filled up. The big drainage ditches that's going into the river are being filled up. But there doesn't seem to be anybody that wants to take responsibility to say, that man lives up on that street there. I work for him. I don't work for just anybody. I work for him. The man that lives over there, the lady that lives down there, I work for them as commissioner. And my job is never done till it's all done.
Hey, Hank, let's try to make the answers like 1 minute, so we get
Oh, I'm
time for
sorry.
questions. No, that's okay,
I'm
it's our
sorry.
fault that we didn't tell you.
I'm just,
No, that's all right.
I apologize, I'm sorry.
Mr. Murray, on the questionnaire on number 14, the question was, are there any county functions that should be privatized? And you said no, because after all, it usually is your tax dollars being spent. With the issue that's going on in precinct 4, this is a part 2 question, a two-part question actually. Why do you think that's happening? Why do you think the commission's not getting it done? Do you think maybe if that was privatized, there would be more competition and something might actually get done? Or what's your solution if you don't think there should be privatization?
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. It is not a competition. It's not a competition. The commissioner's job is to see that the needs of his precinct are completely taken care of. Blackman, oh, I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
Sure, good question.
And I'm trying my best. I'm
You're doing
trying my
fine.
best I can. Because the needs of the people are the most important thing.
How would you meet those needs if the commissioner right now is not able to do it for whatever reason, why do you think that privatization would not be an option to fix those needs?
Well-
How could you fix it? When you say you want to help everyone's needs, how would you do it?
Okay, ma'am, it's like this, for the simple reason. The job is not being done now because there's no know-how. There's no know-how up here. There's no know-how. The roads are not being compacted because there's no know-how. It's a simple blade over, lay